I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Music Theory Tuition series where I work with you step by step through the ABRSM Discovering Music Theory grades. I'll work through every single exercise and explain everything you need to know. You can access information about the books I have available to help you on my website. Go to sharonbill.com. For advert-free and longer lessons, you can become a patron at patreon.com/SharonBill. If you can give me a like, that would be super, and please do subscribe to my channel to stay updated. You can support this channel by buying me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/SharonBill. Continuing on in the Grade 3 Discovering Music Theory workbook, we move on to page 30 now, and we have a little practice at applying the formulas, as it were, to create each of these different versions of the minor scale. However, before we jump into exercise 1, I do recommend that you just take a moment and go back to grade 2 and just revise the related keys so that we know the related keys of A minor, E minor and D minor. And then when you've got those related key signatures to hand, we're then ready to jump in and try exercise 1. So do a little bit of revision. Just go back and refresh your memory on those key signatures. And so if you remember, A minor is related to C major. Now then, we also need to just sketch out the formulas for each of these melodic or harmonic scales, and in this exercise we're only going to be dealing with melodic minors, and so let's just think about melodic minors. So we know that there are 3 stages. Stage 1, so this is for the melodic minor. Stage 1 is we need to know what the related key signature is. Stage 2 is ascending. We need to raise the 6th and the 7th. And then stage 3, descending, is the key signature only again. And so we just need to bear that in mind. And so now we're ready to see if these are correct, because A melodic minor is related to C major. However, this is the descending version, and so we don't want any accidentals. We just want the key signature of C major, as it were, which is no sharps or flats. We don't have any raised 6th or 7th coming down. We just have the key signature only. And so this note is incorrect because we should not have a G sharp. That's a raised 7th, which doesn't occur in the descending form, so that's incorrect. However, this is correct because this is akin to the key signature, which is an unaffected note. It's key signature only if no sharps or flats, so this is correct. What we've actually got here is the melodic, the harmonic minor form, haven't we, which is the raised 7th up and down. So what we've got here is a harmonic minor scale, not the melodic there. And so let's move on to exercise B. And so we know that E minor is related to G major, and so that would have a key signature of F sharps. So that will be present, and then because this is the ascending version, we need a raised 6th and 7th degrees of the scale. So here we have an E and F sharp, so that would be part of the key signature, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is the 6th, this is the 7th, and they've been raised as an accidental, and so that's correct. And then now we have a D melodic minor scale. So we know that D minor is related to F major, and so we should have B flats as the key signature. And then descending is the key signature only, and so all we should have is a B flat. And so what do we have here? Well, if this is D, this is a C sharp, So actually that's the raised 7th. That is incorrect. However, the B flat is correct because that's our key signature. So that's correct. And that's that completed. And so now, if you haven't done so already, I do recommend that you try these final few unassisted. Just have a go now that you've had a little bit of a refresher and we've tried the first few. And it's okay if you go wrong, just work with pencil. It's okay, learn by your mistakes. It's best to make mistakes now and then. It's okay, we can just erase it out and have another go. So let's think about this. E minor is related to G major, and so it would have F sharps present as a key signature or added as an accidental. Now the descending version has no raised anything else. It's just the key signature only in the descending form. And so here we have an E. Here we have a D flat. Well, that makes no sense at all in any sense. And what we've actually got here is a flattened 7th, which means nothing at all. So that's incorrect. C, that's okay. E, D, C, that's middle C. That's okay because it's just got F sharps, which is present here. That's our key signature. Nothing else should be affected. So that's just as it should be. Let's press on. So A minor is related to C major, which has no sharps or flats. Now the ascending version should have a raised 6th and 7th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's 6, here's 7. They should be raised and they are not, so that's incorrect. What we've actually got here is the descending version of the notes, but actually ascending in the scale. If it was the descending version, then yes, we would not have these sharps, but they should be in the raised 6th and 7th, should be there in the ascending version of the melodic minor scale. And then finally, let's look at this last one. So we know that D minor is related to F major, which both share the key signature of B flat, so we need B flats present. And then ascending, we have the raised 6th and 7th. Now this is where it's really important to work in pencil because you perhaps might need to just make a few little notes to think what's going on. So here we have D, E, F, G, A. This is a B, this is C, D. And so we would think B flats. And then we've got to think about raising the 6th and the 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th, this is the 7th, and then we're home with the tonic. And so a B flat, which would be part of the key signature, needs to be raised. So B flat raised becomes B natural. And so although the key signature would be B flat, that's got to be raised to a natural. And so that is correct because the B flat isn't there. And so the absence of any flat implies the natural, cancelling out the key signature. And then here's a C natural that's been raised to a sharp. And so that is also correct. So sometimes the absence of a flat would imply a natural sign, cancelling what would be the key signature. And that's our raised 6th here. And then our raised 7th is the C natural, which is a sharp. So do bear in mind sometimes the absence of an accidental could mean a raised note. And now we have a little challenge here where we can write out one of the melodic minor scales, either ascending or descending on this stavy. So we're writing it in the bass clef. So I suggest we just have a go at, you can choose any you like. I think what I'm going to do is A melodic minor. And just because I can, I'm going to go ascending and descending. So if we start, I'm just going to use semi-breves, and I don't have to worry about stems. So starting on bass clef A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the ascending version. Then if I come back down, we're going space, line, space, line, space, line, space. Just about fit that on. Now A minor is related to C major, which has no sharps or flats. So step 1 is key signature of C major. Step 2, going upwards, is the raised 6th and 7th, and then because I'm going to do both, descending is the key signature only again, and so we have a key signature of nothing, but then I need to raise the 6th and 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is F sharp, 7 is G sharp, and then coming back down, it would be G natural and F natural, so they now are no longer raised. We're just coming down in the key of C major. And that's that page completed. I hope this is helpful to your studies. Please do like and subscribe to stay updated. If you'd like to support this channel, you can buy me a coffee, and for advert-free lessons, you can become a patron. Do visit my website where you'll find many resources available to help you. Visit sharonbill.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.